It is an eventful day. Hey guys, name's Finn. Playing some Thief 2X. How y'all doing? I seem to be in a chipper, happy mood. I will chip your wood for you, okay? Great. These weird cut-off portraits are weird and cut off. Last time I left off in front of the important door here. This time I'm gonna go into said door. I'm gonna go very slowly, which I guess is supposed to be spooky or something, but really there's nothing alive here to do anything to me except for that golem with a sword. So, there's not any gameplay purpose to this. Oh, hey, great. Oh, what? It runs away from me? That's crazy! Spiders are not supposed to run away! I don't know why it would do that. That's so freaking weird. That's so freaking weird. Anyways. Oh, hey, how you doing? You guys could probably barely see that. Anyways, yeah, weird. There's some kind of loot along one of these things in the wall. I remember that, but I don't remember which one it was. Maybe it's that one up there. But you may notice that... Oh, hey, I'm in the tunnel here. That there's this side tunnel here that leads to a place. You know what I love about this mission that I never mentioned before, but will mention now? It's just how interconnected it is. That's like the perfect Thief design. I mean, there is like a sort of linear path that you can take downward, and you can see how it was, you know, in-universe designed that way. But, there's all these holes in the wall and passages that take you absolutely everywhere around and stuff. It's pretty cool. I just really love that sort of design. I guess I don't have to do anything to these spiders because it's pretty dark and the floor is pretty quiet. What have we here? Spider egg? Ugh. Well, now we've got a spider. Now this is, of course, pretty friggin' cool. And more useful than a frog beast. At least cooler looking than a frog beast. Nice complementary colors that you guys can probably barely friggin' see. I guess I don't have a flare. There's probably no flares in this game at all. That'd be funny. Anyway, there's something else here now. Oh, yes. There's his left arm. So I got his left arm, his right arm, both of his legs. I don't have a skull or a torso or anything. I'm guessing there's going to be a torso. I mean, I don't know. I would have that if I were them. And by them, I mean... them. Why is there only one spider there? I thought there was two. Didn't I see two? I'm sure there was two. What? No. The other spider was really just those spider eggs as they are sort of colored similarly, and I had mistaken one thing for another. Oh, hey, there's another spider near somewhere. That's pretty great. Everything is pretty great in the land of Fen. Alright, but enough of that spidery nonsense. Let's continue on the main quest, as it were. Pretty sure it must be here. No? Ah, yes. One single double coin. Yeah, not single at all.
Nice to finally meet you, Brother Onum.
Yes, indeed. Does he have his own name? He does, but he's not a brother, because he's dead. When you get dead, you don't get to be a sibling anymore. Why did Cavador send me? Is the orb worth my life? His hatred of me propels this accursed task to which I have been assigned. He wants me to deliver the orb via a little-known entrance to the cathedral, found in the northern end of the sewers. Sewers? Why always sewers? He must want to keep this secret from the rank-and-file brothers. Why? More of his deceit and lies for which I must suffer. He said to look for our beloved symbol upon the wall which will mark the door. The orb! The orb! I am so close to the goal I seeketh that I can hear my heart beat louder with every step. I lost more of the acolytes in a bloody battle with one of the undead abominations. No matter, they served me well down here, and the builder shall reward them all in the afterlife. We would not be lost here if we had the map I was promised by Cavador. When I went to get it from Artifacts, the idiot insisted that it would take several weeks to find. No doubt another tactic set in motion by Cavador to destroy my ambitions. Oops. Great horror hath visited us in this place. The crypt of the heretic Basmus proved most difficult to breach. Meaning to exhume the orb from the sarcophagus, several of the stronger acolytes didst hammer away at the lid for some time, making a ghastly amount of noise and discord. No sooner had the acolytes recovered the orb itself, when we felt about us an evil wind, and foul voices sounded throughout the chamber. A hellish apparition appeared before us and snatched the orb straight away from mine own hands, escaping the valiant efforts of the acolytes to stop it, and ran forthwith into the heights of the tower, hurling fiery magic as he retreated. We now rally our thoughts and remaining numbers, in the hopes to muster our failing courage forward into the tower. The builder be with us. Ahead lies a conundrum. No sooner hadst I sent a scout into the tower, than didst the great iron doors slam shut behind him. The brave acolyte ventured a bit further, but returned quickly, pounding on the doors and screaming of accursed statues bearing an evil welcome, an unholy flame which leaps out to consume the living. His words were strangled out by the malevolent cackling before I could discern the rest. I suspect the old priest Ketamine was right, and there must exist a ward to ensure a safe passage. How else could Mausoleus's followers have laid him to rest? Clearly we were ill-informed of this challenge, and are suffering a grave oversight. I am alone now, and growing weak. We hath awakened a corrupt spirit by both our racket and our encroachment into this place of damnation. I can still feel the taint of the spectre's vaporous fingers upon my forearm as he absconded with the orb. The flesh around the spot has grown mottled and cold, as if my very soul is leaking out through the wound. I am subjected without relief to a cacophony of demonic voices from the tower, broken only by tormented laughter. I have but to steel my nerves and wait for the end. The noise of footsteps and rattling chains is maddening. May the builder curse Cavador for this debacle, and see my courage to reward me accordingly.
A secret entrance. That'll come in handy later.
Very good writing in this game. Damn. Okay. Recover the orb. Escape. Mausoleus' fate. Yeah, so those statues bearing an evil welcome are what are not going to do anything to me on account of me having the king's, heart ward. Seem to have been eaten too much, and I'm hiccuping during my Let's Play. That's terrible. But, yes. Perhaps I will... This is like one of my favorite ambiences from Thief 1 or 2 or wherever it was. Such an evil-sounding choir. So awesome. Here lieth St. Basmus. The heavens are now his forge, the stars his anvil. Oh, man. I love the decoration around here. I guess they pounded and pounded and pounded until their pounding was no more. And the pounder was sore. All to get one single piece of loot and an enormous frickin' orb. But hey, balls out on these steam engines. Now, I see there's some mechanisty looking gears. That's pretty funny. I mean, hammers didn't have any gears at all whatsoever. Weird. Anyways, it's weird that there's this weird vase there for no reason. It's kind of not valuable. There's no reason why such an unvaluable thing would ever be in a tomb. God damn it. You may notice I have not reloaded to save damage. You can all be very proud of me now. Alright. Got my arrows. I guess there's nothing left for me in here. So on I continue. Backward into my doom. Wow. I like the fact that in some missions like this, there's a door there that you'd normally never be able to get through, and it really looks like you're going past the secret of the secret. What am I even saying? I don't know. Anyways. Mausoleus. Now, I would like to show you a thing. Alright, so after I've just played through the whole point from 2 saves ago so I could get here without the King's Heart ward, finding a piece of loot that I missed along the way, I will show thee what doth occur in this frickin' room, okay? This is the mausoleum key. I don't know what he says, like, anyways, if you don't have the ward, well, that happens regardless, then you get an evil welcome, apparently. I don't have the ward, do I? That would be terrible! No, I don't. I think something's actually broken here. Yes, there's these I guess it's broken. That's weird. But it can't be a script that's broken, can it? I mean, that's weird. I would have probably known if that was the case. Hey, it's a Cthulhu statue. That's really disappointing, I gotta say. Anyway, there's another bug for you, possibly, unless it was just always like that. But anyways, yeah, back on the Hearts Ward having thing. I think he says leave well enough alone. You'll notice there's no shining thing on top of that statue's head, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to shoot me. But didn't. So yeah, that's what the ward does. It's pretty great. Anyway, there's these things. which are pretty creepy. And this is what they sound like when they're alerted. It's pretty great. Pretty creepy, genuinely. Alright. In life as an undead, we give thee our obedience, Lord Mausoleus, Adept Xanthrok, Adept Phlebius, Adept Montrox, Adept Sulius. Very devious, except Phlebius sounds not devious at all, and he sounds like the comic relief. Oh, hey. Holy crap, I only just got my loot goal? Whoa, either I'm missing a bunch... Oh crap, wait, I was tapping on that floor, which is actually like marble style, even though this looks like marble, but apparently it's not marble. Just looks like it. I don't know. Uh-oh. Let me through! Oh my god, that was freaking close. Come on. Okay. Jeez. Anyway, yes, this is... Oh, wrong one. This is the tower. I'm in the facade because this tower is that tower that I saw from the outside with the crazy green glow around the windows. Got some mosses, but as per usual, I'm just kind of gonna walk very slowly across the floor. You know, possibly shooting water arrows and hoping that I don't get caught. Because hope is the scientific method of all time. Anyway. Yeah. Here they come and again. This guy seems to be stepping right up to me like a moron. It's only stupid people make me get caught. Come on now. That's the best way to never get caught. Just insult anybody who wants to catch you. Uh-oh. I seem to have insulted the gods of making there be two guys instead of one. Well, he seems to be admiring the lack of loot there. Can't say I blame him. Adept Sulius. Although I'm pretty sure there's more than 4 guys here, but no, I could be wrong. Maybe there are only 4. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there are more than that, though, but hey. What do I know? I like Adept Sulius. Or Soilius, or... That sounds bad. I like Sulius. Snucule. Yeah. QB scene, word up. I guess that statue would also have a thing on his head. Were I not to have the ward. Also, in version 1.0, I don't know if they fixed this, but the thing above these statues' heads, if it was there, which I guess maybe it just despawns now, was actually a watcher with just a different skin on it, and when you blew it up, it would become a busted watcher. It was kind of funny. Yeah, so basically I was thinking there'd be like fun places to hide here, but I guess that's higher up where that sort of thing occurs, and you know, you have to earn your fun places to hide. Ah, I guess I have earned my fun place to hide now. That was pretty easy. Earning is simple when you do it correctly. I don't know. But yes, it's a place to hide from these guys who walk out here all the time and probably get in your way. But this is just a guess from a vague, wispy memory. But it, in fact, was true. This, though, like... that guy, he doesn't come out of the room, so he's, like, incredibly hard. I like how this room is pink-themed. You got one for all the colors. Pink, bluish green. You got one for all the colors. Alright. Well, if this guy would be kind enough to make his ass be facing towards me instead of his face, that would be pretty good. Turn around, you insufferable cockface! Sorry, I don't know what came over me there. Finally. I guess I should probably just be climbing over these and hoping he doesn't see me climbing over said things that I was gonna climb over. Actually seems pretty simple, so let's do it. Well, he's seconded. Here comes the stupid man. He's not a book. Spoiler. Of course, it's a lot more fun and exciting when you run around getting these guys on your tail. It's a lot more excitement that way, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever bothered to ghost this place. Maybe once, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe zeros. And so that's kind of why I'm doing it now. Really nicely done new enemies, though. Really cool. There's like nothing like them. Their animation and the way they look and stuff. I mean, it's pretty great. They kind of walk a bit faster and you know, not all silly-like some AIs do. Right? And by silly-like, I mean one of their feet is smooth and the other hits a stone wall when it walks. It's hard to explain, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Kind of like kind of walking. You know what I'm frickin' saying. Well, perhaps I should just make a fun thing about this, because see, the thing is about these hiding spots here is that when you do go into them, you're pretty much safe from prying swords. At least I think so. Yes, you see, they're doing that I can't reach you stance. It's almost as good as the B-boy stance, but you can do it if you ain't a B-boy. You can be a D-boy. The D stands for dead! Well, that wasn't nearly as crazy as I thought it would be, but I think I can just... It's a hammer. Hey, you guys, go look over there. Oh, you're not fooled at all, are you? Oh, well.
666 Factina Ragat Moro Il Nuncra Cat Dog Cathy Dog Sack Death.
I feel like a genuine black magic practitioner now. Mausoleus, this is a family history.
The winter year of the star 1543. It is done. Their screams still echo in the stone. I shall miss her in my own way. Why could she not come to love me? Was my commitment not shown in the way I took the head of her petty thief husband? Did I not offer to have her brat daughter looked after by the village spinsters? She could have had everything. No matter. Now she will be down here forever, within the stone walls that shall soon be my resting place.
I think you don't quite understand how this love thing works, man.
No, indeed.
Anyway, perhaps I can give these guys a little taste of flash. It seems that they're not... Oh, they are kind of effective, so 2 per then, huh? Alright. Unfortunately, I seem to be being chased by somebody else. Oh, hey. Yeah, there's his skull. And I'll talk about this. Yeah, I guess theoretically you could come in through this way, but maybe not. That's so weird. Like, if you stacked crates or something, then maybe. Yeah, but not normally, I'm reckoning. I don't know. Can you stand on top of this tree? Oh, no, you can't. Well, you can there. So, it must be that you can't mantle, or at least didn't used to be able to mantle, or that you can't use a rope. You can use a rope. So theoretically, I guess you could, yeah. That's the ultimate interesting, like, intentional sequence break, you ask me.
Ultimate.
Yeah. So anyways, you got to look up, and there's a wooden roof. Wherein, I guess... What? Oh, that was a rope. I thought there was a guy behind me trying to swing a sword at me. Wherein the orb lies. And apparently it's sort of spinning around. It's pretty great. I think these guys are going to get alerted even if I hadn't alerted them if I take the orb. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Anyway, I could take a shortcut out here, which for some reason I never realized in any of my previous playthroughs. I just didn't know it was here for some frickin' reason. There's a normal zombie, which is a lot less scary than these frickin' abnormal zombies who are frickin' disgusting, malformed people and therefore should be treated terribly. Actually, they're not really malformed, they're just anorexic. It's not the same thing at all. But, now that I've got... Okay, escape. Now, you see this objective here. I've now got his head and his arms and his legs. I guess there's no torso. That's pretty weird. I don't know what happened to his torso. I mean, there is a torso-type model. I guess there isn't a golden bone-type torso model, but, I mean, there's like a zombie torso. They could use that, I suppose, and they've made enough custom stuff here. But, enough babbling and snicker-snacking. Let's go into this room, which I happen to know is the room.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
And place his mortal remains into the Incinerator, which has a weird, like, pot or, like, a thing down there. I don't know. Anyways... Oh, let us see here. First the skull, because I happen to have come across it first. Now, the interesting thing about these, well, I'll show you what happens later. So I'm not going to say the interesting thing now. I'm going to say it later. I don't know why there's 2 buttons. One of them's off, one of them's on. Alright. Finally, Mausoleus, who doesn't look quite as evil as he is now gone. And you know what else is gone?
all the undead. They're all splattered into 1,000 pieces.
Now, perhaps, if I shall just take one of these guys in with me, don't spit at me, then we can all see what happens to them. As I don't think I've even seen this in real time. It's probably just your standard explosion, but there's nothing standard about destroying an evil guy who was born to as the bastard son of a family. I'm not sure how that works. I think if you were a bastard, maybe that means you don't have a family, but no, I'm probably wrong on that. Oh, hey, great, that's pretty awesome. I forgot to put this crap in here. So, yeah. Alright, crap put in. Get over here, man. I would like to kill you in a visible manner. It's when you actually want to lead AI that you realize just how pathetically easy they are. They never even pay attention. They're just like, takes forever. Incredible amounts of effort just to keep them on your friggin' trail. It's so friggin' annoying. Anyway, I can probably see him well enough from out here, so let's do it. Oh. Alright. Well, there you are. Now, the interesting thing about this objective, conceptually or whatever, is that perhaps I'll just leave this fire burning as a sign of peace for all who might come here again for some reason. I don't know what I mean by that, but I guess that thing's never going to close fully. That's fine, it's a sign of peace. I don't know why. Is that you notice how you have to go all the way to the orb, to the end of the level, to get the last bone. Because if you were to be able to get all the bones, like, right away, then you'd be able to splat the undead immediately, and it would be too easy. Whereas how it is now, it's still a little bit weird because, you know, there's almost no point. Because you have to go to the end of the level, then almost to the beginning here again, just to splat them, and then you can pretty much escape with barely any resistance. So, you know, there's that. What the hell is this? It's a place. But, you know, either way, it would have been imperfect, so it's an interesting sort of choice. And also in version 1.0 of Thief 2X, which is the first thing that came out, there was like a weird bug where if you had the orb, and then you burned all the bones, the orb would pop back to where it was, and you'd have to go get it again. It's pretty weird, but, yeah, I don't know if that ever happened to me. Maybe not. Because, yes, well, I think there's a couple more places for me to go yet. What might contain some loot and stuff, so I'm going in here. Because you noticed that I said... Oh, now I'm there. Oh, I see. This room is, like, not nearly the same shape as it looks like. I could swear this room is actually longer that way than that way, but I guess apparently not. So, yeah, I said I'd be going back here to check out these weird places, quote-unquote. I guess this is the, like... Oh. It's the, like, pick the right jar... And if you don't, then you just get a bad jar in your hands and you can just drop it. You know, it's nothing to do with killing you or anything, you understand? If I didn't know that some of this was loot already, it would be pretty hard to discover which was loot already. But, no, apparently it isn't. Oh, crap. And then there's, like, that really obvious candle that just opens it again. So I guess this is just for a ring. Now, I happen to know of at least one more piece of loot that I missed, and I will expedite myself over there presently. The fun thing is, though, since all the undead are splatted, I think including these guys, or deaded or something, then you can just sort of run around the level looking for loot. And so once again, we far too soon come across nearly the end of a really amazing atmospheric level. It really seems like I do these things too fast, but then people want me to do long videos, so hey, what is you going to do? I don't know, I try to like say, man, this stuff's really great, but no matter how much of that I do, I always feel like I'm not doing enough. You know, Let's Play, I gotta be entertaining and goofy, and I just sometimes feel like that detracts from the greatness, but I don't know, maybe not. This is just the kind of level, yeah, you see, I forgot to go in here, and it's just a bunch of Milar family, a bunch of sons, and I wonder why all these people died even though they were sons, you know, all the families all died together, although, I guess it's because they all got old and died eventually, yeah, I mean, oh, well, that, man. So, allow me to demonstrate how much I did or didn't get loot-wise. What? What did I miss? And here I thought I would get all of it. So proud of finding it all and remembering where it all was. But see how I kneel before it with my great big stiff upper lip. Apparently there's a piece of loot in this pond, I guess you'd call it. That's pretty crazy. I don't see how anybody's expected to see it. Or did I get it already? Probably did. Maybe this water texture makes it harder to see. You know, because it's new. But no, because the first 50 loot was gotten in that frickin' Dead Man's Gully. I bet this new water texture is making it impossible to see. I bet I'd see it if it were regular. Wouldn't it be hilarious if I've already picked it up, just going through here and not even noticed? Oh, wow, okay, so I had to go back and watch my original video to see if I could see where it is. Apparently it's right around here somewhere. Sort of in the middle. There we go! Ha! Well, missed one here. Typical. Apparently. Apparently. Aha! And this one, which is actually still burning, which makes me think that it can't be taken, but hey, I got some frickin' roll! Tomb of the Forgotten King. More like Tomb of the Forgotten Statue! Oh, oh. And that's it! 1835! That's full loot! That was really frickin' hard! See you at the beginning. Actually, I suppose I'll just leisurely walk to the beginning. That sounds good. Let's bask one more time in the atmosphere, I suppose. And by bask, I mean do it too quickly. You can tell my voice has become a bit tired-toned because I've been playing for rather a long time. Off camera and on camera and all sorts of camera-like things. Yeah, you're supposed to get down from there because you can't, even with new mantling, you somehow cannot mantle up on that thing. Even if you rope up, even if you jump from up there, you're supposed to only be able to come down from there, and I guess you can only get up there by cheating with crates and such a thing. But this is a really amazing level, one of the best in the entire campaign. In fact, depending on your tastes, it may even be the best. And where the hell am I even going? Oh yes, down here. Great use of lighting, great use of atmosphere, cool objectives, all kinds of, like, everything you'd want in a tomb, crypt sort of complex. It's just all there. Little cutscenes with ghosts, like bits of story, tomb raiding, lots of loot, weird traps and ghosty gems popping around, tombs of forgotten kings, all this sort of stuff. Lava, both of them at the same time. Oh man, it's just really cool, and I like how you could just see the outside trees just through the wall there. Oh man. Alright, 4 to 4 secrets, full loot. Next time will be whatever it is. I don't know why I keep saying that, because it's always the same. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and see you guys later, and bye for now.